All right, welcome back. Okay, so this one's a little bit different, but it's the same type of thing. So it doesn't take much. This section actually is, I don't like to say anything's easy as a teacher. It's not really good practice, but this section is easy. All right, so find A so that x equals A bisects the area under y equals 1 over x squared from x going from 1 to 4. Okay, so this word bisects, okay, that means splits in two. Okay, splits into two equal parts. Okay, so let's draw our picture. Let's say that's 1, 1. Uh, 4, 1 over 16. This is definitely not the scale. This is 2, 1/4. 3, 1/9. Yeah, it looks like so. So we're drawing this area. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to find this area. Integral from 1 to 4, 1 over x squared dx. Okay, I hate doing simple integrals on these videos, but whatever, because we're going to need it on this one. So this is going to be, reason is because I always screw them up. X is a -2 plus 1 is -1 divided by -1 from 1 to 4 equals 1 minus 1/4 is 3/4. Okay, so that's the total area under the curve. Okay, we want to split it in two. So we want to find x equals b. So we're going to cut it somewhere. I have a feeling it's going to be more there. Okay, so that the integral from 1 to b, 1 over x squared dx equals half of 3/4 is 3/8. Okay, so that means this is going to be what? 1 minus 1 over b. Okay, doing everything the same, just putting a b in there for 4. Equals 3/8. Let's multiply everything by b. Okay. 3b equals 8b minus 8. -5b equals -8. b equals 8 over 5, which tells me that, oh my gosh, this was just such a good pick, right? Not quite reaching 2, bigger than 1, even closer to 2 than 1. Oh man. So impressed with myself. Okay. All right. Let me make some space because I'm going to do another problem on here. It's a related problem, so that's why I want to do it on here. Let's see if I can make it work. Okay. We're going to do the same thing, except for we're going to find, oh, I said x equals a. I should have said b here, so let me just change that a to b. Okay, and then we're going to do a now. So let me copy this. Put it on the same video. It'll be on the same video, but you know, you'll adjust. Okay. Now we're going to do y equals b. Okay, so y equals b is going to bisect the area. Okay, so what does that mean? Let me draw the picture again. Now, one thing that's nice about y equals 1 over x squared, okay, we can actually solve that for x. X squared is 1 over y. X is 1 over the square root of y. Okay, so now, if we're going to do this with y equals b, let me put that area in there. We're going to put, I think it's going to be about here. Okay, so we're going to find y equals b to bisect the area. So what are we going to need? We're going to need, now, a couple of points. The couple of ways we can do this, okay? The first idea, well, we can just find this point. Okay, so if this is y equals b, that means that 1 over x squared equals b, right? So we have what? X squared is 1 over b, x is 1 over root b. So we could take the integral from 1 to 1 over root b of 1 over x squared dx. That's not quite it, though, because we also have this part, okay, minus, that's a rectangle, one over root b times, times b minus 1 equals our 3/8. I don't like that idea at all. Okay, instead, what am I going to do? I'm going to do the integral in terms of y. Okay, so let's write this integral in terms of y. We're going to do the integral from b to 1, okay, let's see what I'm doing. I'm doing from b to 1, okay, of, now I should do right minus left. 1 over square root of y minus 1 dy, that should equal 3/8. Okay, and that's going to be a little bit easier to calculate. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. So y to the negative 1/2, when we integrate that, that is actually y to the 1/2 divided by 1/2. Minus y. Looks to me like it's going to be exactly the same algebraic problem. So 2 root b minus 2 minus 2 root b minus 1 minus b should equal 3/8. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a little bit with this, a little massaging of it. So 2 and 1 become 1. Two, 1 minus 2 root b plus b equals 3/8. Let's multiply everything by 8. Okay, I'm just turning this into a quadratic. Okay. Let root b equal u, so we get 8u squared minus 16u plus 5 equals 0. Okay, we can solve it by the quadratic equation, or we can use our trick that I'm teaching you right now, where I factor this by taking, I see if I can factor it. Can I? 8 times 5 equals 40. Are there numbers that add to 4 or multiply to 40 and add to 16? Okay, so what numbers multiply to 40? Well, 8 times 5, of course. 4 and 10. And those don't add. Anything else? Nope, I'm gonna have to do a quadratic equation. Uh, 16 plus or minus square root of 16 squared minus 4 times 5 times 8, all divided by 16. Ugh. Anyways, you get the idea. That is going to be the value for the root b. You're just going to take the positive one. Okay, because your b here should be positive. Okay, all right. That's it for 7.1. I'll see you all in the 7.2 videos.